Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So, today is day 3 of 75 challenge, and I am feeling amazing. I really am. I'm so glad that I chose to restart because now I have found the what is it called? Just how I want to do things. Now I do yoga around the same time. I found this app that helps me track down the challenges and how much I complete. It's just been really, really great. And it's now feeling more normalized as just a standard practice in my life. So I just feel very grateful for that. But for today's video, since today is the full moon in Libra, or the pink moon, I thought we would talk about full moons and rituals, meditations, and what full moons really mean, at least for me. So there's a lot of skepticism within magic, the woo-woo things, everything in that sense. But I want to start off with the science behind the moon. So if we look at the moon in a planetary standpoint, our moon navigates and controls our water movements. So it controls the tides. If you notice, during a full moon, our water level rises. Usually, people don't notice this, but usually during hurricanes, there's mostly full moons. Because why? Because our moon controls our water. So continuing in that science aspect, our body is composed of mostly water. So for people to really think that the moon isn't also influencing ourselves, our body, would be something that I always ask to question, because it does. The water, from a science perspective, the moon is controlled the water is controlled by the moon, and we are made up mostly of water. So the moon influences our body, our minds, our souls, everything in that sense. And because me being me, authentically me, my zodiac, my astrological sign is a Cancer, which is a water sign, and it's also a cardinal sign. And so my cardinal sign is ruled by the moon. Hence, this crystal that I wear every single day, this white one here, it's the rainbow moonstone, because I am fully divinely connected to the moon. I have literally, that's another story for another time, but the moon and me are like these, basically. She's my gal. She's my mama. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about full moon and what that means. So typically, if we want to give a general aspect on full moons, it really embraces fulfillment, intuitiveness, connection to the divine, rebirth, rejuvenating, everything in the fullness of the newness. And I know that's funny because we have new moons, but that's something we can discuss during the new moon. Today it's all about the full moon. So yeah, that's what it really embraces. So during full moons, it's always so important to emphasize clarity on your goals, clarity in your direction of life, clarity in your journey. Really embracing the nutritious, the nutrients, the magic, the love that the full moon is giving us. And also embracing our heightened intuitiveness. During a full moon, the spiritual realm, there's a fine line between the connectiveness during the spiritualness and the external, which is this planet. And so our intuitiveness is now heightened, and we can tap into that divine energy a lot better during this. So that's why it's really suggested to work on your goals, on what you want to do, on all these things, because now your intuition is heightened and you can get a clear, more precise answer on the questions that you have. Now, if we want to talk about today's full moon in Libra, full moon, pink full moon, this one is really emphasizing our relationships and our financial relationship. So do we feel safe in our relationship? Do we feel safe financially? That. And also really bringing up some fire in our cardinal desires, like what we want to do, what purpose are we giving, what are we serving to the collective. That's what it's being heightened this full moon particularly. So it's always suggested for you to write. I literally write down anything that needs to be brought up. Write down what your goals are. Write down what's the best movement for, like, best interest. What's the best decision, or what's the best direction to go in for your highest and best interest. And I promise you, you will find the answer so clearly, so peacefully, so magically. I have created my own full moon ritual, and there's different things that you can do during the full moon that can just like chef's kiss in your life. So for example, something small that you can do that really makes a difference, or I have seen that really makes a difference, is I make full moon water. And before you're like, Leslie, what is that? Or I heard about it, that's too hard. It's not hard. Let me tell you how to do it. Basically, you cleanse a glass bottle, whichever one you want it. I use incense. You can literally just rinse it with water, throw it, and be like, boom, my bottle is now cleansed and clear. Intention is so important in everything that you do within this day. Intention always matters, but today especially. So, you have this bottle, you fill it up with water. It doesn't matter. I use sink water. You can use tap water, purified water, spring water, whatever you want. And then in a piece of paper, I'll write, with this water infused by the moon's magic and all its nutrients and love, it will provide extra nutrients, extra love, and extra properties that my plants need to really glow, fulfill, and be at its highest power. That's it. I fold the paper up. I put the glass bottle on top of that paper. I leave it outside for the moon to do its thing. Get it the next day, and then I use that water to water my plants. And I don't know if it's just like me being me, but I really see a difference in my plants when I use moon water as opposed to using regular water. Like, actually though, they just look more greener, more alive, more fulfilled, more loved. And I know it's because the moon used its power, and it said, yeah, I got you, girl. And that's another thing that I want to emphasize, is that the moon magic that's out there is always out there. It's constantly its work. It is doing its thing, regardless if we want to use it in our life or not. So once I learned that from a scientific perspective, from a spiritual perspective, I've learned to use the moon magic to my advantage. And before you're like, that's kind of fucked up, why are you using it to your advantage? Because it's already in works. It's already there. The magic is already in this air as we speak. So for me not to use it and to enhance my purpose, to enhance what I want to give out to the world, is a what's the word? It's like it just sucks. Like, why would I do that? Like, the moon is literally saying, here you go, girl. Do everything that you want to do. You have the power. You have the support. You have the love. You have everything that you need. Do it. And I'm like, no, thank you. I don't believe in that. No, it's okay. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. And it's like, okay, well, it's there if you want it. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, but no, thank you. And then I'm struggling. I'm out here like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what. Girl or guy, use the power, use the magic that's already there. And it's just going to enhance and enlighten what you already have within you. So, yeah, I will... By the end of this video, you will have the option to look at my full moon ritual. It is a whole vibe. In the description, I tell you exactly what it is and how I use it, so that if you want to use that exact same ritual, you can. If you want to just incorporate one thing, if you don't even want to do anything, but you're just curious and you're like, yeah, what do you do? There it is. It's there for your interest. But always do research. Look at what it means for you, for your astrological sign, how you can incorporate it into your life, what you should do. Again, the full moon really is just a moon, it's the magic to enhance your intuition, to enhance your own personal magic, to enhance the clarity for your purpose, for your journey, and feeling fulfilled and love within yourself. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow.